I'm going to add some simple touches to jazz up my front porch. But what I want to do first is take it back to the before. And here it is when we purchased the home, February 2021. This is what it looked like after we had the trim and doors painted in fall 2021. And now here we are, present day. And I have switched out the bench. I have this new bench that my husband put together. And now we're going to get to it. So if you watched my little plant haul from the other day, I have this pot and Boston fern that I picked up at Home Depot. So I'm just going to pot that up and we're going to get it on the porch. And now I'm going to add some pillows to the bench that I picked up at Bed Bath & Beyond for $10. And that's it. That's just as simple as that. Just a few touches, 2 pillows and a fern. So we're just going to take a closer look. I just love using black and white. I was going to go with a white bench, but I decided to go with this black bench from Walmart just because of the elements of it being outdoors, and I won't have to touch it up as much as if it were white. And so those are my boxwood spiral pots with the ivy that I rooted indoors. That ivy was actually growing on the outside of the house when we purchased it. So that's it. Simple, easy, quick, ready for the new season. Now we're going to the back to the patio. Dun dun dun. This is needing severe cleanup. Leaves, limbs. It is time. Spring is here and winter is over. So I'm just going to take you on a brief tour to see what it looks like. And I overcalculated how much raised bed soil I was going to need. So I started filling it up and I'm going to put one more bag in it and then I can trim off the excess. Yes, this is the patio. Dead, dead flowers in pots and leaves and branches. But we're going to get to it and get it all cleaned up. First, before I start cleaning up, I'm going ahead and spray painting the pots that need some touch up. And hello, it's me. And while that's drying, I'm going to get my raised bed together. And there it is. And like I said, I added another bag of that raised bed soil. I cut off the excess of the liner and I just tucked it in to the sides. And voila, magic. And everything that you see planted here now are the seeds that I had sown indoors and I'm tickled over them, so I hope they do well. So there's my tomatoes and peppers and then my marigolds. So that's what I have in there so far. And I found these 2 trellises on Amazon. I don't know how well they are going to do. They're just plastic, but I do like the way they look, and I'm not sure if they're going to be good for the pepper and tomato, but I'm going to give it a try and we'll see. But I think they look lovely in there. So since the raised bed is done, I'm going to focus my attention now over to cleaning out the weeds in hydrangea pot, but just one of them. I do like the weed that is growing in this pot right here. I think it has the sweetest little flowers on it, and I think it looks nice together. So I'm just going to clean up this pot because I thought it was the same weed, but it's something else that's that's very aggressive. So I'm going to clean it out. You can't even see the fairy trail hydrangea that's in this pot. And again, magic. There it is, all cleaned out. And you can also see the honeysuckle in there that I need to dig out and find a home for. And now I'm going to plant up the strawberry pots and that little orange pot, the two orange pots in the back. So again, magic. So those are my strawberries that were also in that plant haul, and that sedum that was in my plant haul. Now we're going to come over to this side of the patio, and I do need to pot up that spring mix refill. But first, I'm going to focus on these chairs. Look at these chairs. The squirrels absolutely destroyed them. So I did get some new chairs. They are also from Walmart. And so we're just going to get this area cleaned up and get new chairs put in here and just refresh this entire seating area. And there it is. I think that looks so much better, and the squirrels cannot destroy these metal chairs. If they do, if they can destroy these, I'm moving. They can have the house and everything. Okay, so after this, I was running a little short on time, energy, and camera battery. So what I'm going to do is just show you what I'm getting ready to plant. And that is the Diamond Frost Euphorbia and the Over Easy Superbells. These are going to be in the same pot together. I'm going to put 2 superbells and 2 diamond frosts in one of these pots, and there they are. So this is actually the next day. So I think these look so good, and it's such a soft and sweet combination, just these two together. And once these fill out, I think it's just going to be beautiful for the entire spring and summer season. So yeah, as you can see in the back, the dead trees are starting to come down. And here's this one that was by the pool. And here's a before that I took. So you can see all the dead limbs where they stretch up really, really high. And the crew took it all the way down to this. Unfortunately, we are having a slight issue with this big stump because someone poured concrete down in it. So that's going to hang out with us for a while until we get to the concrete. And there are the pansies in those pots that revived themselves. So it got super, super cold. They died back, and then they came back. So pansies are so resilient, and they're just beautiful. But with the temperatures heating up, they're not going to last much longer. Yes, in this pot, I put my petunia violet wilds that I also sowed indoors from seed. And there's the raised bed, and the patio just looks 100 times better just having swept and getting all the leaves blew out of there. It looks so much better and cleaner. And here's my little pot of lemon coral sedum. My strawberry pot. And look, this one already has a strawberry on it. So exciting. So fingers crossed that I'm able to grow strawberries in these pots. I'm hoping at least. It's one of our favorite fruits. And then here's my lady. This Boston fern is struggling just a little bit in here, but I'm trying to revive it. And my little cast iron bunny holding the succulents. Fairy trail hydrangeas, or hydrangea is in that pot, and another one in this other pot on the other side right here. And there are some more pansies in that pot on the stand trying to come back up there. But they'll be replaced. I'm sowing sweet alyssum indoors right now, and that's what I hope to fill the rest of these empty pots with, or that sweet alyssum. I think that'll just be beautiful. And I need my husband to go store that extra soil there. And these pansies in this pot with Minnie are just doing amazing. They're gorgeous. But again, this high heat we're having is going to knock them out pretty soon. So they're going to have to come out. And I love this seating area now. Looks so good with the new chairs. And here's that little refill mix in the green pot. And I brought out my yellow Maui Exora is next to that purple and white pot. Oh man, I am so ready for that Maui yellow Exora to bloom out. It's just beautiful with the yellow blooms. More pansies that popped back up. And then this is just beautiful when I'm filming this. It's right at golden hour, and it's just gorgeous in the background here. You can see the secret garden off in the distance. And there's all my leftover mess that came out of the patio. And there are those black pots that were on those columns. So I'm going to be filling those with Supertunia Vista bubble gum and putting those black pots in the pool area. So I think those are going to be pretty. So here I am, and I am going to get 2 more of those bowls to put on these other 2 columns. I wasn't sure about putting those on the columns to begin with, and now I love it. I think it looks beautiful. So I'm going to add 2 more. And that's going to wrap it up. So thank you so much for watching and adding color to my world.